Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It can't be too loud, can't be too long. Here in the cafe, in the hotel, still out of town. I'll be flying back in today, so I'll be there for Bible class tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. Uh, just to give you a quick tidbit as it relates to the devotion on purpose. Thank you so much. Can I also have a glass of water? Wonderful. Thank you. Got to get the breakfast in. Um, talking about the purpose, we're talking about the true story behind Christmas, and we're breaking it down in regards to the promise, purpose, the plan, the payment, and the proposal. Today, we're talking about, again, this week, we're talking about the purpose. I want to dig a little bit deeper into purpose. Many are the plans of a man's hearts, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. Everything God does is centered around purpose. Everything. There's nothing God does that isn't centered around purpose. When you look at the story of Joseph, for example, see, whatever God doesn't block from happening in your life, say get one in. If God did not stop the enemy from getting one in, then the one he think he got in is the one God's going to use for his ultimate purpose in your life. Thank you so much. Uh, God knew Joseph's brothers were going to try to kill him, but God allowed it to happen right by the pit that he knew they would be thrown in. The pit, God made sure he dried it up from the water that was in it before, because the Bible said, but there was no water in the pit. And for it to bring that significant out means that one time there was. So God softened the blow to sustain his life. And he allowed even the timing to be right as the slave traders would be passing by, because he needed to get Joseph to Egypt, which would later be the place of provision for the famine that was to come in the future. So he was already positioning Joseph not only to bless him, but to make him a blessing to preserve the lineage of Abraham. Think about this. God's making moves today that's going to affect years to come that you have no idea of. That's why it requires patience from us, because his purpose prevails. Mary and Joseph didn't know why they weren't allowed entrance into the inn, because God's purpose was for Christ to be born in a manger, in the lowest state where he could relate and identify with each and every one of us, from the richest to the poorest. And also, the barn was a much better hiding place, because Herod wanted to kill him. Like, old preacher said, can you trust him when you can't trace him? Can you settle in the fact that if you believe God's promise, his purpose is working for the good? So don't be moved by what it looks like. Be moved by what he promised it would be like, because it may not look like it. But all of these dots are connected according to his purpose. I can look back over so many things in my past Well, now I can understand why I had to go through that, why this happened, why that. But when I was going through it, I had no idea. I thought God was just mean to me, not knowing He was looking out for me when I didn't have sense enough to look out for myself. There's always a greater purpose in God's plan. Jesus is the purpose. He's the Savior of the world. Thank you so much. All right. Well, y'all, I'm about to have my hands full, so I gotta go. Let's see. Can I get that on there? Yeah. Good old bacon and egg cheese croissant sandwich with some nice crispy potato wedges and a nice glass of apple juice and a glass of water. God bless you all. I'll see you when I'm back on that end. Tune in tonight, 7 p.m. or meet me tonight. And remember, for all those that want to be altar workers or prayer warriors, got two more weeks left in that class. I'll be teaching that class, the altar workers prayer class, tonight at the church at 6 p.m. It will not be streamed live. Unfortunately, you'll have to be in the building. So God bless you. Till next time.